supposed to be this way tonight. Just Shane, what happened early on? What was San Jose doing to keep you guys at bay?
Well, I think they came hard on their forecheck, and we gave them second and third opportunities that you can't give them. And I mean, you give us second and third opportunities, it's going to be a long night for your team too. And we gave them all the extra chances they needed in the first. And for them to find the 2-goal lead, that's big. It's big for them. Their goaltender's been playing really well, and we got to find a way to be better than that in the beginning.
You play for a set for the third period. You want to see a 15-shot period, but there you were trying to kill a penalty, but then you broke through. What was the game like from that point on?
Well, we thought the third we'd picked up our energy overall. And as a group, I mean, we say it over and over and over again, but we have to pick up our energy. We got to get our energy going, and we got a group of guys that have to play with energy, and when we do that, we're a lot better. And third period, we picked our energy up, and guys had a little more jump, and we're getting to loose pucks, and we're creating second opportunities. And I mean, that's the way we got to play from the beginning.
Why do you think that was a challenge, Shane? You guys had a couple days to circle this game and the meaning behind it in the standings, and why was that a struggle?
I mean, it's hard to put your finger on it. I think sometimes you let yourself off the hook when you think, oh, this is going to be a big game, I'm going to be up for it, and you think you're just naturally going to do it. That's not the case. You got to make sure that you're ready to go and that your energy's up. And that's when our team's playing well, we're a high energy team, and when we're not, it's a mental choice. You can't just rely on it to be, oh, don't worry, I'll be good, I'll be ready. And it has to be you have to mentally get yourself ready for those.
Another 1-goal game, Shane. What are you seeing offensively that's been missing this last maybe 3 games overall?
It comes and goes. I mean, you got to understand there's going to be times when that happens, and when it does, you got to battle to get through it. And you got to find ways to win games 1-0, 2-1. We got to get to 2. I mean, if we get to 2, we'd be okay. But it comes and goes, and you got to know that it's going to end, and when it ends, it's going to be good. Just got to keep finding ways. We got to find ways to be better offensively, just simply.
I'm sorry. Given what's happened the last week, is this a point in the season where you as the leader remind the guys not to get too low when you were earlier reminding them not to get too high?
Yeah, I mean, this will be one of the times. I mean, we dealt with it on the one road trip, and it's going to be a test to see how we answer these next games, and this next game's a big one. It's against LA, who's beating up on everybody, so we're going to have our hands full, and we're going to have to be good. And it's going to be a challenge, and there's no other way around it. You have to find ways to pick your energy up and play your game and make sure that you have jump. And if you have jump, then hopefully the next guy does too.
This has all happened at home. I mean, you had a 7-game homestand and 4 losses in a row. Is it a wasted opportunity?
Well, we talked about we wanted 4 wins, and we've only got 2, and we got 3 losses. So win the next one, it's 500. It's obviously not what we wanted, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. So we got to find a way to win the next one, and once we go on the road, find a way to win those.
Shane, just on a personal note, of all the things that happened before the game, that check for $100,000, what will that mean to what you're trying to do here in this community?
Oh, I think it's. I mean, that's way above and beyond what. It's pretty special, and that's huge on the Coyotes, and yeah, it's a special thing that I'm excited about, and yeah, I don't know how else to express other than thanks, and how we'll use it.
Just the entire ceremony as a whole, Shane, to have your family out there, what was that like to see all the highlights and the messages? Yeah,
I mean, that's cool. I mean, to see obviously from JR and Hawerchuk and Larry, I mean, obviously everyone loves Larry, so it's yeah, that was cool, but it was really, really nice to have my wife and kids out there. They obviously, over the 20 years, they've paid a pretty big sacrifice, so of my time and their time, and hockey's been put first in their lives a lot, so it's pretty nice for them to get out there and get recognized a little bit.